Are you having fun, Janine? You get to play your character so much. Ooh, this looks fun.
Look, those are pictures of Animal Crossing villagers.
Tell me why Okay.
Is that shitty wallpaper she picked out, or did they paint those little trees?
Oh wait, this is the full game, isn't it?
I don't know. It said chapter.
Oh, it's so it is coming in chapters.
I'm assuming so, because that's how they've always done their shit. I mean, I haven't played like any other games.
I was like, oh, this isn't Life is Strange, so maybe they just actually came out with a full game.
Like, we could do the whole goddamn game. I don't think so, actually, but we'll see.
Trevor!
I'm too busy looking in wonder. Jeez.
Trevor, don't leave me out of this.
What are you, my mom? He's got a knife.
She's like, no, I'm not.
No,
just
even her
jiggling.
hair is trying to get into the mood.
Just jiggling up to it.
Oh my god. She has the same look of wonder.
Do you want to get popcorn?
I would not say no to popcorn. Do you want me to do it?
No, I
can do it.
No, I got it. We'll just we'll cut this part out.
We'll cut this part out?
Yeah, we'll cut it out.
You're assuming I'm gonna edit these and not just upload them raw to YouTube.
There's no editing going on, so like all these edits that we've been asking for just don't happen.
We're like, go back. Show us the stretchy hair, and then there's just no edit.
People are gonna have to go back and do it themselves.
Ooh. That's called a freeze frame bonus, and it's worth 0 points, but it makes you feel kind of good.
I just like suddenly got the crazy popcorn.
I almost wish you were opening the popcorn near the mic, so it just like sounded really like visceral.
Oh yeah.
Not visceral.
It's a popcorn asthma, dude.
Yeah, popcorn asthma. That's it.
Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? Find the treasure box in the twins' bedroom.
Whoa! Wait, did it just show us an objective from like after the scene?
I think so. I think they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna be
Alright.
like, "Ooh, treasure box."
Tell me what?
Oops, sorry.
Oh, I couldn't read, so I don't know what he said.
Here we are, in a house.
Yes,
They're just like, wait,
How do we get started?
this isn't our house.
Put the trash and see what else this house may be trying to show us.
Where are you gonna put the garbage? There's no dumpsters.
They are.
Did you say they are the dumpsters? I guess they'll just stick it in
Yeah,
a little car.
I guess we're playing as Trevor more. Okay.
Yeah. I may not get to play again.
Yeah.
I
She's the girl
signed
one.
this
This is my whole like. I watched a playthrough of this game, and I knew. I knew.
You're like, what if we switch? And I was like, okay.
I swindled you.
Damn, son, if you wanted to play the game, you could just say. Tell me what.
Honestly, I would not gimmick you to play a Life is Strange
Don't you
game.
love looking at inanimate objects in every room until the game is
Oh
over?
yeah, this is great. There's no. I definitely didn't leave it up to you for all this time because I hate doing it.
I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it. There.
Pee on the door.
Okay.
Let's not go in. Why not? You're gonna
That's where she died. She's still in there.
Blood comes pouring out.
There's a skeleton in there. Ooh.
Ooh, it's me.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh my god.
Are these authentic tickets? I'm surprised my hand is that fake.
I just like the lull in the conversation, like just like, is he gonna
It smells like
answer?
Look, there are her bloody handprints on the...
Yeah, really. She stabbed him right in the shower.
Whoop.
Tried to bury this breast in the backyard, but Marianne caught me. Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing.
Can you look at your butt?
Oh!
Can you look at your butt?
Wait, that's more important. That's more important. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah!
We've seen 3 butts. Tell us your best.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh little sparkles. I didn't even get to finish my question, and I'm not going to.
Good. I'm glad you just did.
So-
You. I was about to say, I'm glad you didn't hit left shift, but then I'm just like, then your joke was funnier, and I couldn't finish it.
I think I said we've seen 3.
That was important, actually. Weird
No, that's a
concoction.
terrible show. Don't watch Lab Rats.
Donation power is
That is implying I've watched Lab Rats, and that somehow hurts more than telling people to not watch it.
Okay.
I will go get the pops.
No,
You're the important man. Oh, look at the windowsill. It looks like there might be something there. I'm sorry. I'll stop now. I thought that would be important because it was a little note on the windows. Whatever, game.
Yeah,
it's
no,
fine.
that's unimportant. It probably just says something that I passed over to
It's a
Joelle
business card.
during
we
D&D.
were so competitive about who
Oh,
measured more,
Ashley, you're helping
like,
so much.
we actually had anything to do with it. Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference. We were so competitive about who measured taller, like we actually had anything to do with it. Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference. We were so competitive about who measured taller, like we actually had anything to do with it.
Would you like some of the pops corn?
Yeah,
I can
none
get
of
you
that
more.
crazy stretching I did made any
Sure.
difference.
It's my flavor.
What was she gonna do with all these jokes?
She wants mouse.
She tries everything to say gangster.
The
You're okay, you
humanized.
can see, right? Alright. Are you enjoying this game?
They just talked about how they bartered for their clothes with homemade jam. I know you're missing a lot of important details here.
Mom, I love you.
Yeah, I wouldn't stab you.
That sounded so promising.
Green, blue, duck. The holy trinity of house repair.
Oh, she fixed herself. Oh! You gotta do that one.
Oh, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Mary Ann talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of,
I can picture her shrinking though.
Ooh. I feel like I got called out.
Oh wow.
Hey, Mom, we're sorry.
Well, I'm picking it up. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Mom! We are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things.
Can you get Spud to bright windows for the vase she broke? Well, Spud Clonglin. And she was over in either. Are you gonna apologize for breaking the vase? You know what vase she broke, right? She looks really guilty, but I don't think she can write because she doesn't have any thumbs. Also, she's like not even a year old.
She's very small.
She's so round. I love her. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie.
bedroom upstairs.
I'll tell him. Wild all the time. We weren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry. Are those tear stains?
Yeah, dude.
Maybe pee.
Maybe it's a little pee.
What are you reading?
Why would you not tell her?
Oh, I just never responded.
What are you reading? She pinched every penny.
Oh wait, shit, there's a response here. We were, in a way.
We were. It's not like she thought. I think she knew you were sharing answers.
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
I don't remember these.
Probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
It's true. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
Examine. You just stand in front of her.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's not working.
Well, she's done, so. Cha cha, real slow.
It's so many pictures.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hated it.
Fuck her.
God,
Oh
only
shit.
bad
Damn it, I need to use
parents
2 hands to play this.
I asked you to make the popcorn so I can eat it while you play the game.
How am I supposed to jerk off to this?
Kind of had 9, I guess.
She had
It
9.
was annoying.
Yeah, a couple of them.
Letty could never understand why I hated getting the picture.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same for me. All my photos at Fireweed, I've got my hands over my face like the purple. Wow. That's so very gross. Maybe Da Vinci, you were not.
Saved every drawing I ever did.
There's a couple of things in my teeth.
I feel like every time they mention her, there's just like, this is something that she did that was really nice. Oh wait, hold on. They said, huh,
Huh?
huh, huh, huh,
Uh-huh.
Mom? About joining the hockey team? Mom?
Maybe next week.
I promise.
Keep whining and play next year between never.
My hair hairs. But I want to cut it short. Really short. What?
Look, I'm tired. And I'm pissed.
I am, Mom.
Later.
You always
What if I grabbed a knife and like stabbed their vision? Wouldn't that be funny?
Marianne said no to everything. And he's so pissed. Yeah, I completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much only said no to me too.
True. It felt personal to me.
He's mad. He's coughing.
She was trying to save the planet way before it was warming the pool.
Have I ever made any before?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, but that one thing.
A little different,
I
but
don't blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
we'll look at the fire screen.
I miss the smell of firewood.
I must have told Nick and those very doctors. It was the hot chocolate.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually
Hold
asleep
up.
on the couch.
The streamers?
That's what
Was it somebody's birthday
Ronan.
when she
Ooh.
died?
We used our voice so we didn't wake her up.
Ronan would be up all night telling stories. Watching the fireworks. Marianne was wondering why.
And then we had to watch our mother die. Because I stabbed her. I'm glad that dramatic.
my little Wawa.
Can you get some more Wawa? Thank you. They cured my hiccups.
Of course.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it was somebody's birthday.
Fix the window.
Oh no, it says it's March 7th.
Oh,
What?
March 7th.
How would you be mad at the hearts?
Some fucking hearts?
Fucking hearts.
Yeah.
Like it meant something to her.
I'm gonna be bitter Chloe and her stepdad.
The last few months are almost all blank. Only a few appointments. Most of them canceled.
What kind of appointments?
Hairdressing, I think.
Oh yeah. We did that for a while.
Me too, with it right here.
Oops. That was an accident. I thought that was an examine thing.
2005.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. I don't think I can turn it down anymore.
Okay, turn it up.
Yeah, I don't think she would have written anything in the future.
What kind of appointments?
Hairdressing.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we never had time to complete the collection.
Please came out of one of the
His name is
Nut. Nut.
Yeah. You signed the orders inside.
Please tell me this ends up as the thumbnail for this video. I really want it to be
Nut.
Nut. Alright, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Mint and Flex.
Isn't Decadence animated by Studio Nut?
Yeah, Decadence is animated by Nut, because it makes you nut when you look at it.
You think we ever really believed that? Or
Sponsorized by the local
Either
goblins.
way, it wasn't true.
That's very cute.
They're actually adorable. I really like that little. Probably would have been better if they chose like the word gremlins, but
Goblins are good. Goblins are fine.
goblins are fine. All the super dead plants.
How are you feeling about being back?
You need more toys. Thanks, I think so too.
Where is it?
Oh, is he gonna jump on his sister?
I get it.
Deku, do you and Spud Funklin have a bond? Do you use it to relive your abusive childhood? Oh my god, they're talking to each other right now. Yeah, look, they're talking to each other right now with their minds, with their voice.
I'm just
Oh, are they?
Yeah, look at them.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're so
hopefully
real.
they're friendly folks.
Yeah, James is always talking about his friendly ghosts.
Yeah,
And I always pretend to be really interested.
we're talking inside of our brains all the time. Look, the frogs are out there. Okay, sorry. That was everything in the downstairs, I
Oh, Fort.
think. Ooh. Wow, the kids really had free reign of this house.
I know.
Like, we fucked it up.
Like, she said no to hockey, but the whole place looks like a big kid clubhouse.
Oh, goodness, they're so
Yo,
fast.
What are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Uh-oh. Everything's breaking.
It's the kittens.
I'm gonna check out your room.
Deku thought it would be sick to slide off the side of the table. No, Kai, did the salt fall on you? You have to go over your shoulder or it's bad luck. There you go.
Kai didn't like being assaulted.
Yeah, he was literally assaulted! Jeez! Ooh, I like
Where'd
this
you
print.
come from?
Oh, what a furry book.
Yeah!
What, Sean was here?
What's it called? What's it called?
It's called Tale
Tale of-
of Two Swords.
Oh my god!
It's definitely
I
a
love it.
raccoon.
I love it.
I love it too. I want 20. What are you doing? Go away. You got up here like really fast.
She jumped.
She did not jump. She can't jump that high.
She can.
Give me some.
Ashley can do it.
Give me some of that cockboard.
Now this.
Up, up, up. And he's broken.
Mm-hmm. No.
You stand there and you look at the door for a while and think about what you've done. You're right, his mustache and beard is trimmed to look that way, and I do think it is.
Like, 'cause I was
not
that
a
way.
great choice.
I was that way for like a hot, like just a minute, because like I had to do that to transfer into the beard I have now.
Yeah. You know, that's finely carved.
Yeah, it's finely carved, dude. See
Oh,
now,
there's so many toys.
now I get to do the room by myself. I tricked her. I was like, ha, I'm not gonna do this.
Look, it's the game we made. Fusion Trailway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing over there. too? I just found your twin member at the house. Seems segregated.
I wish I brought him out.
Look at his
but-
butt!
Alright, time to look at the ass.
Oh, the other one had a tag.
This one wasn't mine.
Well, now I feel bad.
I never appreciated this community's kids.
Well, of the ass?
No, I think she's probably looking out a window, but... It'd be really funny if she's looking at you and you'd be like,
This isn't an anime, One-chan.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juba. What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to
Did you
be our own
seriously
friends.
just do an outdated meme? Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't any. They were in the water. Stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you of how awesome we are, especially me. A&O, Allison and Ollie Ronan. 12 Kennery Road, Delos Crossing, AK-47. Quite well. That's it.
Just a straight up garnet on their wall?
This is Garnet.
No, it's not, but it's a nice poster.
Back together. And I'm never going down
Think
at
the-
the hands of Lex you because I'm so much better.
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy? Yeah, well, how do you play iceberg cover assassins without a local partner, right?
Just leaving the conversation. I'm not engaging in any of these conversations
want
with you, Ashley.
Everyone who's watching this to know that this is exactly how James talks in real life.
Yeah.
Like, if I start to talk to him, he
I
actually
just get up.
just gets up and he leaves until I stop.
This is actually true.
It makes D&D really hard because he's the DM. So I'll be like, well, I really want to go into the...
There he goes.
You stop talking?
And then he comes back, and I'm like, I really want to go into the...
I guess I can't get out of this one. Oh, that's me.
You know, there's one thing you gotta give Marianne. That she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to reason his car.
Yeah. I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate the artistic touch.
I'd rather you call him Chief Brown if you're going to do an act about it.
Is he called Chief Brown because of the
Look at it
ass
down.
or?
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
Tab press to open the Book of Goblins.
If I could get a screen cap.
This is
Wait,
the,
wait,
my.
wait.
I think this is my favorite screen.
Wait. There we go, I got it.
Thank you. This is my favorite screen in all of Life is Strange. I think.
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's
What
one of
the
only
heck?
times I remember her doing it.
Oh my god!
there's a lot here.
Oh boy.
Well, we're reading all of these, right?
I guess. You want to go, like, you read one, I read one?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me to go first?
You go first.
Alright. Let me finish chewing. You get this.
Yay!
And hopefully there won't be enough left for me to eat by the time I'm done reading. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped farther, she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could easily find your way back to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark, same. One day, an unknown visitor came to visit her forest for the first time. It was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Oh man, I gotta swallow this kernel. It's like hanging on.
Mm.
Oh, gross. Okay. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her trail. This is not our business, they said. We had better look away, for the mad hunter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So the princess walked alone, without help, until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading as the hunter drew ever closer, dogged in his pursuit. She continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking far off to her left, so loud and clear that the princess immediately made for the source of noise. A few minutes later she reached the big frog in the small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me." "Ribbit," the frog said again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ear. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise, or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her, left and right, up and down, "Ribbit, ribbit," until the princess understood the meaning of all the fuss. Cautiously the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then with a leap the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her wherever the creature pleased. Less than an hour later the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest near the shores of a very deep lake. There she landed without a noise in front of a big wooden house that had been abandoned. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner." As she pronounced these words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess. "The mad hunter is always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I've had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here."
What is she going after now?
"What, the cat?
Yeah.
Me?
I thought she was going after your twin.
I don't know. Where was I?
You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
no one will-
And no one will look for you here. And then without looking back, the big frog jumped back into the pond. This is how the big frog saved the princess and how she earned the right to speak.
Okay. What? Oh God.
My
Your
god.
turn.
You sure?
Okay.
There's a lot, dude.
Once upon a time, in the ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the banks of a river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he got his spawn, a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree, while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off in the tree, his tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down on all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know not... Oh. How do I know you won't? Didn't you just save me so you can eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose that is a fair question," admitted the old bear. "But I promise, I won't eat you."
Oh, they're going after a fly.
Oh! The princess had no reason to trust the old bear except that he had his kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, so she could suppose she was not going to feed him today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. And so the princess and the bear walked together through a forest to a big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: fresh-caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path out of the princess's home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her a much suitable den, and catch fish for her, and protect her from wolves. She, in turn, would brush his fur and pick berries without smooshing half of them, and scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach, and with how she took care of the goblins, she would be an excellent mother for his cubs.
Oh.
She's going, He's gonna fuck her.
No, the princess is the mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't figure that out from the first one, where it was like
No.
her life story before she found the house,
The hunter was chasing. I didn't catch it before.
and then
I'm
she had a
catching
friend.
it now because I saw "I Will Never Marry You." Over
Yeah,
in the
she
top
the
right.
mom definitely read this. I think. I mean, definitely wrote this.
Yeah. Why would they keep it in their goblin book? I thought there'd be like fun pranks in here.
One day, the old bear came with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear, I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. End of story.
Oh man, you
Can we
died.
still be friends, he asked. "We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you because you're a fat slob and you're a bear. You're a fucking bear."
The bear cried all night.
The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year he tried again to ask her to be his bride. Once again she refused him. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that. Then finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I would sooner have you have left me to the wolves than marry you. And that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." That wounded old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to. That's how the princess befriended the old bear, and how she refused him. Your turn.
Okay, here you go. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks on the walls, and it even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing that the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first 2 things she could fix, but the last concerned her. "What do I do?" despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Princess, stop, let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess, but if you want to help me with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I am very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure that the princess could appreciate how very large he was, and then charged at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent in the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellently crafted dam. Perhaps she could help, and went looking for the very old beaver, and found the industrious animal working hard at slapping down mud on part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew that she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house is damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the wooden house and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, and she set about righting the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den nor gather food. When the princess found out, she set out delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. And one day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I'm happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew that the old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my friend." And that was how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness.
None of this is ending up in the best of.
No.
No.
Am I doing a best of for this? We'll
No.
see how
well,
best of it is.
we'll see how funny it is.
Oh my god, dude, we're 4 in out of like 15.
Do we want to do this?
No!
Can we leave? Like,
Can
Are-
we
are
like
you okay
skim
with-
them? Like just go through them and I'll like look at a couple words.
I have an idea. Let's read the end of it first.
That was
And
how
that
the-
is, Princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods.
Okay.
And that's how the story of the crafty goblins tried to steal the cave of the old bear and how they got their own instead. That's how the princess realized that 2 tiny thieves were living under the wooden house right below her feet. I like how she refers to her own children as tiny thieves. And that's how the princess met the crafty goblins and how they became friends.
Oh my god.
Now how the old bear proved that his heart was bigger than his paws.
Wait, that one had something fixed on it, like they printed new
Oh, really?
words and then glued it over. Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
We saw the whole thing.
Old
we
bear,
were
she
born.
cried. Old bear, please help. My kid is stuck.
Yeah, they definitely covered some text. I
Right,
guess they
right.
just. Why would they bother fixing it? I wonder.
We saw the whole thing, they said. We were wrong.
Eh,
You aren't just a clumsy old bear, and your paws are good for helping others.
this is such a weird section of the game. Can we agree? This is like
Yeah.
bizarre.
I feel like we should have been finding pages of this throughout. Like, if they had been finding it every so often, I wouldn't mind reading it, like,
Hmm.
within minutes. But, like, it's, like, a lot. And that is the story of how crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the mad hunter. And the story of the pious pelican saved the wise princess and the crafty goblins from a long winter.
I like the symbols and the tabs. It makes it look way cooler than it actually is.
And that's how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the secret keeper, but why they could only use it with each other.
Whoa, maybe that's something.
That one's important. Okay. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
What was the I one?
It was this one.
Mhm.
Once upon a time, in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the secret keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so, I'm so sorry, I got a kernel
I
directly in
don't
my
know.
throat.
They really sneak up on you and then they just grab your throat.
Yeah, especially when you're reading things. Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched the secret keeper. They watched her until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose an uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The secret keeper nodded and gazed into the stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose. For the secret keeper spoke in the people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said Moose. Did I just give you something? The secret keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded down the trail, and he spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew that the goblins were often up to mischief. The 2 goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. Okay, so she took his memories?
That sounds like it, yeah.
I need to know what that secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the secret keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. We want to buy Moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Asked the secret keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess. The secret keeper nodded, and that is how the goblins came to know that Moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. The secret keeper moved on. The first goblin said, I want to know more, so the goblins followed the secret keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of the nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they had thrust them into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found them, crying in a tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the secret keeper. Give them back! The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? They asked. I will give you back the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the secret keeper. For so many secrets? Pshaw, you'll have to offer more than that. What if, said the secret keeper, I shared the gift of voice? The crafty goblins grew excited. That will do. So the secret keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately for that, they found that they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins
I'm
gave
sorry,
back
it's
the
not you.
secrets.
It's the fact that we have to do
They
this.
had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was a blank. They tried to speak to her
Head
only
empty, no thoughts.
using their own minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of the voice with each other, and not for the whole of the forest. Yeah, okay, so cool.
That was not as illuminating as I had hoped.
Bigfrost irritated the Ice King and how she was punished. That's how the goblins saved the very old beaver from a flooded river, and how she never knew how they did it. Well, the
thought
very
she was
old
dead.
yeah, I thought they died. That's how the goblins irritated the Ice King and how they were punished. That's how the pious pelican forgave the crafty goblins and how she taught them clarity. It's so
Charity.
weird that
Hearts are glued back over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's keep going. We got 4 more.
I'm just wondering, like, if there's like a thing that so the story of crafty goblins with the ice troll
Did
and
you
everything
get the
again.
fly? He did not get the fly.
Know his name. As they crept back in the woods, they found Stalwart Mice watching them. Did you just steal Big Frog's food?
I wonder if she maybe changed the story to be nicer to the kids.
Maybe.
Or the characters the kids identified with. Get back. That's weird. This is...
That was.
Where is it?
Oh, whoa! I just had a fucking whiplash. Like, oh shit, this is a video game.
Oh my god. This isn't like Myst, where like reading the books will actually give you clues about puzzles and stuff. There's a guy with a bucket on his head in there.
I don't know what to do. I don't. There's no SPAC button on the keyboard. I'm sorry. Our TV is
It's a little out of ratio.
Mom! 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 Stop running into my knife! Stop running into my knife 10 times!
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Whatever I do, it's just
Ooh!
You said it to me. You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I do to protect my little girl.
You're not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my child.
No matter how hard you fight,
I'll fight twice as hard.
Except for that last fight, I suppose. I'm sorry.
And that is how the goblin got his shit kicked in. You see that my mind is too fast for your eyes.
She was willing to hurt me. She was in transition.
Oof.
Can't let people keep you out of your chrysalis, dude.
There's no way I could have known she'd go that far.
Well, that is a pretty heady sign.
I want my diary back. Her room is the only place I don't have.
Time to bust down the door. Kick it.
You need to get it like now.
What? Yes!
My diary was important to me, Alice.
What the fuck, Ashley?
Nobody's
But
gonna
I
notice.
No.
No.
I didn't realize who I am.
So they have this thing, the superpower, where they can see their childhood memories. So he's seeing this argument.
It's
he's
called
having with his mom.
remembering things.
Bro, I just do shit. I don't remember anything. I don't even know where I am right now. You're so mean to me.
Good. No comment about this at all.
Wait, that dinosaur looks familiar. Nope, it's just
Wait,
a
hold
dinosaur.
On. Hold on. I can know.
That looks like a putt-putt thing a little bit. Oh my god. This looks like a little kid that likes
Oh.
to draw on things paradise.
Oh, there's the furry book,
Finish
but
a favor with that one.
You know how the brain when you start digging into these feedbacks.
We'll see.
Have you seen any anime? And he's just like, what? What's anime? Oh man.
are you in for a wild, crazy ride?
Time to expose you to Keijo, the
Yeah.
best anime ever.
Ooh, ooh.
Finally cut the head. His
Aw.
curious hoof is painted throughout the floor. For your wickedness, you'll be eternally bound to the lake. What? No. Right, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to eat. Not even under a full moon. The moon house was imprisoned in the lake. And she never again had to speak.
Hey, crop dusting our
I
memories.
don't even know what the mother looks like yet.
It's okay.
We saw like 2 memories with her in it.
What are you looking at?
What does she look like? She's got. Actually didn't even see her hair color. She was just kind of like a face and some clothes. We'll see if we can remember her again. Well, we were about to bust into her room, right? Can we bust into her room?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know.
Get
Get out of my way, Ashley.
She's like, no, no.
Their house is really kid friendly.
Yeah, right? I'm sorry, Mom, but they got to draw on the walls when they were children.
Yeah. I didn't have to cover it up.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
I love you this much.
Hold on.
I got a heart.
Remember this?
Does she have a fucking secret code?
Solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shell wants to do.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it. It might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word solve.
Okay, well, if we break
You're
it,
like
we
reading
just have to fix
17
it.
children's fairy tales.
Yeah, really.
You have to get the goblins?
Oh my god, wait, is it actually useful?
Yeah, it looks like it's She just solves it for us.
What are you looking for?
What do you stall for?
What do you think of the stories in the book? I wasn't very into those.
I thought they wrote all of them.
You have a way better memory.
Well, but the goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party.
Are they really gonna solve it for us?
Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
Oh my gosh.
First those memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touche.
Alright, game. Lay it on me. Princess's Tea Party, let's go! Oh wait, can we actually turn stuff?
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, it's still, is it the last one? No, the Tea Party.
Oh wait, it should be. We have a table of contents actually.
Yeah, we can just go to it. Oh no.
What?
Oh, the Princess's Party, 15.
15. Oh, here.
Did we actually read this one? No, that we stopped right here!
No! The game knows!
I will read this one, because you read the last one.
Mm.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had to run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. And the old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog prattling away, and even the haughty muskrat, who almost never had time for anyone, had come. The bear had invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path, when the animals led her to a fairy glen where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood, and the pelican had served from her never-ending emptying beak. The air was filled with the winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after the clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog had mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work.
Wow, there's no,
I just hate that fucking muskrat.
Fuck him.
The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. "Because you have taken your friends for granted," called the naughty fairies. We have hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess what each one of them has given you from these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure that I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the second box, and inside there was a magic sword, which would leap out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure that I am protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? That would be the bear, right?
Mhm.
She opened the third box, and inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. That's actually pretty cool. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure that I have money to buy food when I am hungry and clothes when I am cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends and smiled certainly. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given me. God damn these animals. Hi.
This never happens. It's never this exciting every night, guys.
No, this only happens when we're recording.
Right.
Fairies, I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate that all my friends have given to me and what they've done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the friends. Thanks for the present. The party they had done to help since she had moved into the forest, and now that the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. So,
Okay, so it's Frog,
who
Bear,
was at
someone
the,
else.
Yeah, so we know about Frog and Bear, and I think we know about Moose. The second one's Bear, right?
First one's Frog, second one's Bear, third one is... I'm gonna just keep turning it. No, you gotta open the door. Okay. So it's definitely not Frog or Bear, so it's either Moose, Muskrat. Definitely not Muskrat.
It's not Muskrat, because Muskrat didn't do anything,
Muskrat's
so
a
it's probably
moocher.
Moose.
Who would have money?
I would, honestly, it might be the Pelican, because the way it described it in
yeah,
the...
never ending. Like the never ending food.
No, I think I'm just gonna force this open.
You sure? We're not in a rush. And we'll have to
What was the
fix it.
first thing again? Oh, it's not to get lost. Would the first one be Moose?
Alright, one more try.
What, one more try? What?
Try the other one. Try Moose.
Moose?
Yeah. Well, that seems a bit, because we don't know.
How do we confirm? It's just hitting the door, right?
Are you sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
Oh, talk to her. Can you talk to her?
Yeah, I could try again.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's definitely Frog, Bear, right?
Who has the best nose? 'Cause that one is the one that doesn't want her to get lost.
Well,
I think that
They're
Bear would be the
characters.
first
the
one.
frog is the character that is in the forest and ribbits so that nobody can get lost in the forest.
Okay.
Because they always go back to her pond. 'Cause
Alright,
they can
then
hear
you're
her.
right. Alright.
And then the bear is the one that defended her from the wolves, so he's probably the sword. I think the last one was the one with the never-ending coins, and it could be Muskrat.
Try
we just-
Muskrat.
We've never read any with Muskrat or Pelican.
But she seemed
or
really
Moose.
passive aggressive against Muskrat. In that
Yeah,
one.
but maybe he didn't do anything at the party because he got her a gift. That was honestly a pretty dope gift. The old beaver wasn't there because the old beaver's dead.
There's none
Pelican
with the
helps her
Muskrat.
friends.
Goblins trick Muskrat right down there.
Oh.
Oh, Goblins trick Muskrat. Where is
Oh,
it?
71. Yeah, hold on.
Oh, okay. What's your? What's that time?
The Muskrat. Muskrat was lazy, cowardly. He did lay a little bit lay around in the sun, cleaning his beautiful cloak.
Oh, yeah, he's into coins. I can see by the end. I just found that it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, covered in flecks of gold.
So Muskrat would be the last one.
Let's try it then.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Are you sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
What?
It's not Muskrat.
Why does it feel like I'm not trying to solve the puzzle here?
Yeah.
Maybe you have
I
to
can
press
try
something
again.
other than the handle?
I don't.
Are you sure you're going to be able to crack it?
Oh, you could ask her for clues, I guess.
I need some help.
I need some help. Give me clues.
I need some help.
I've got a few ideas.
Okay, I read the story. What was I supposed to get from that?
Look at the wheels. The symbols are the same as the animals in the story.
Yeah.
Honey!
And the princess had to guess who'd given her the presents.
Yes, I bet we have to do the same thing.
Did we guess wrong?
We got that far.
Did we F up? The gifts.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom, Master Allison.
No, wait.
Maybe
Hold on.
to...
21, and I still can't crack a puzzle made for 11-year-olds.
Wow.
We just need to think like Mary Ann. I'm personally glad that doesn't come naturally to us.
Maybe you have to work with her, because maybe they want you to, like, bond with her to do the puzzle
Right.
better? I don't know.
The bag of coins. Let's do this one.
I'm totally stumped by the bag of coins.
Yeah, some of the animals were especially rich.
Maybe it's not about the money though. Maybe it's about wanting to help someone in need.
Shrugs.
So, one of the animals gave her a sword.
It must have been from someone who wanted to take care of her physically.
The bear.
The bear.
The bear. And then the torch.
So the torch. It's supposed to reveal truth and separate good from evil.
Man could have used one of those.
The animal we're looking for kind of sounds like a judge. Or a cop.
They didn't have any cops in the stories. But maybe just a rule follower?
Oh,
Yeah. I'll keep looking.
maybe that isn't the
The frog.
frog.
Yeah, maybe we're wrong about the frog.
Wow. Okay, but okay.
A rule follower. Maybe it's the moose. I don't know.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom.
We could look at the book again.
You wanna look at the book?
Yeah.
After reading like 50 fucking. What do you want to look at? What do you want to look at here, huh?
A rule follower. Pelican forgives. Pelican helps her friends. If you look after my flock.
Ice princess from a long winter.
Highest pelican.
I'm gonna try the pelican.
I'm gonna try the pelican for the first one. What's for the last one?
I still think it would be the muskrat.
Muskrat. All right.
Are you sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
Somebody wants to help people. Maybe the frog
Yeah.
for the last
I
one.
can try again.
But she did just help. She likes to help people. So that's why she likes singing.
Are you sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
Oh my god,
Right
Yeah.
down the door.
I can try again.
right at this point. Do the moose for the first one and try again. All we know about him is that
Are you
he's
sure you're
sad.
done?
Damn.
Maybe if we put our heads together.
I don't want to read any more of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the party? Which was the party? It's 15. It's the one that we ended on. Okay.
Someone who follows the rules.
Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong.
Sounds like a judge. Which one of them's kind of judgy?
Can you go to the next one, the previous page?
Previous? There's no reason to do this because it only tells us what we need from the.
Just like a crab down there. I don't think the muskrat's gonna see right from wrong. Somebody who really wants to help out could also be the pelican. Which one of y'all is judgy?
This is just.
Oh, the moose. No, we already tried the moose.
Well, we
Try
don't.
moose, bear, pelican.
Moose, bear,
I can try
pelican.
again.
There it is. You did it.
Yay.
I was wrong. You know,
Woo!
why would the character that was literally in the first story specifically for getting people to be not lost in the woods, why would they phrase it
We're in.
someone who's let me get lost?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if they're gonna remember their mom. Do you want the chair?
No, I'm tired.
No.
Yeah, I kind of like this. This is a good one.
It's pretty.
The screams of the damned.
Deku. You know that's gonna be on there forever, your little tiny kitten voice.
After you knock down everything.
Spud Funkin', you wanna say anything? I guess not.
No, she just wants to rub her body against her legs.
Expected us to feel more. You know, like a win.
Yeah, same.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
I'm the one who solved the
Why
riddle.
do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that?
Wait, yeah, I was about to say, that one doesn't have any electricity. How's that going
I
on?
think we should start looking.
Wait, what?
We're in this mess where she stashed someone else's personal spots.
No, never mind.
Okay, so do we want to save it here? And
Yeah, we could save it here. I think this is a good point to, like, you know, we'll find the diary, like, next time we come in. We know that's what we're looking for. She did all the art in the books. The mom did.
Wow.
You can tell from the canvas. That's her style. It's
Well,
cute.
whoa. Okay, Ashley.
Ash is checking it out.
I'm done.
Standing here, spying through the window, drawing us while we played.
Always got her eye on us.
I've had a body just shivering.
Aw. It's cute art.
Tell
Alright.
me by ain't nothing.
Alright,
but
so go
a-
ahead and,
Oh wait, does this autosave?
It should. I like the Mad Hunter. That's a cool one.
They have nipples.
No, that's their overalls.
Oh.
See the little painted overalls?
Yeah, I see their painted
Oh my God.
overalls.
Nipples.
At least you don't have to get up tomorrow morning, right, James?
That's true.
Nope.
Saturday.
Alright. Let's alt tab.
Okay.
Alright, sounds great.
Hold on just a moment.
Yep.
Oh. Anyway, sorry. Bye. Wait, we wish you good luck on all your future endeavors.
That's it. Oh, you remembered.
Yeah, because it's our catchphrase.
Right. It is, isn't it?
If Drawfee didn't take it, it would be our. I'm sorry. I'm supposing. Anyway, bye.